Hello, this is Hayley from HRM Beauty, and this is a video for women on how to pluck your eyebrows and not too much. So we're going to show you how to measure your eyebrows and don't basically pluck outside of the lines we're going to make. Men, we'll do another video for you because the line measurements are very, very different. Don't look too feminine with men. It's not a good look. Okay, so first cleanse the eyebrow area, otherwise you'll end up plucking with a load of makeup on and that can lead to infections and ingrown hairs and all sorts, so don't do that. Cleanse the area first, then get some string or some cotton from your sewing boxes and dip it in felt tip pen, ink, food colouring. We just want to get the colour that will be on the string onto your face. Okay, here we go. So first we're going to pick the lowest point to the lowest point in the inner corner and do a nice little line. Now it's very important when doing the horizontal lines to not do the mascara face, and we all know what that is, ladies, don't we? It's the open mouth, eyebrows raised, make your eyes as big as possible. Don't do that when doing the horizontal lines. You will end up distorting the line and your brows can end up all over the place. The vertical lines, not too bad, but don't do it with the horizontals. Okay, so now we're going to go from the top corner to the top corner. Again, you go from the highest one, whatever one's the highest, because we do not have symmetrical brows, unless you're Liz Hurley. Right, now we're going to go from the tear duct, which is the inner part of the eye, and we're going to go straight up. And straight up. So from that duct, upwards. Duct upwards. Dependent on your face shape, you may want to go from the outer point of your nose and bring it out even further. Okay? Every face shape is slightly different and you have to work with what works best for you. For men, it goes kind of from the midpoint of that nostril, which brings them in a bit further, because men, they have them a little bit closer together. Okay, now we're going to do some diagonal work. We're going to go from that bottom corner up to the top corner, but we want to make the line really nice and long because we want to take it to the point where our arch would be. So we're going to go from that bottom cross to the top cross, and we're going to go all the way across. So you can either move the string or, like I did, move my head to get that line going. Then we're going to go again the opposite way, bottom corner to the top corner, to the lines that we've created. This is the point where you're not really looking at your brows, you're looking at the lines that we have just made. So from that corner point to the corner point, and nice long line. Try not to go over the area 2, 3, 4 times unless the line is really faint, because otherwise you end up with a really thick line or 2 to 3 lines and you won't know which one to pay attention to. Okay, now we are going to go from the highest point of whatever our arch is to the top point of whatever our arch is, and one will always be higher than the other. And again, do not make the mascara face, because if I was to make the mascara face, it would be a very different line. So top point to top point. Okay, so now we should have a cross section on the brow, on the top point of the brow, and that is where we want to go straight down. Now it should go through the middle of our eye. If we were to look straight ahead, it should go through the middle of our eye. Okay, and go straight down, and straight down. Now this one you might have to do the mascara face because you want the line underneath the brow. So like I've got like 2 or 3 going on now, so I have to really make sure I know which one's which. Okay, so from that cross point again at the top, we're going to go to that top point of the midpoint of our ear. So with our ear, we've got that middle section and we're going to go to the top point. Point to the top point and line. That cross point. To the top point of our ear and go down. different part of the string because mine's running out of colour. Okay, so now we're going to do the underneath. We've got our cross section in the corner, and now we have our line in the midsection. So we're just going to go from that cross section to the line, then cross section to the line. Now we are going to take to that corner. So from the cross section to where our long line is. Cross section to where our other line is. And if we want to know where our eyebrow should end, so if they go really droopy down, they can bring your eye down. We want to end it just at the right point, which is the end of our nostril to the corner of our eye, up. So it should be a nice straight line. Corner, corner, here we go. Corner, corner, up we go. So now we've got loads of random lines all over our face. Okay, so that is how you measure your eyebrows. Now don't pluck outside of these lines, only pluck within the lines. I'd recommend getting an eyebrow pencil now and going over the main line. So if you have done what I've done and some bits are a little bit thick, or you've made 2 or 3 lines, you know exactly which ones to follow. When shaping your eyebrows, not just the plucking, but like me, you might have some that you need to cut as well. So try and get an old mascara brush or a little comb and comb all the hairs nice and upwards, then just go across the top and down. Then any strays, get kind of nail scissors or really tiny scissors. Try not to do these with the kitchen scissors, otherwise again you will take out some of your eyebrows, and again go across with that line to get any long ones that you might have. Now again, that's more for men, but I've got a little tuft that goes straight upwards and they just need a little bit of trimming. I hope that helps, ladies. This has been Hayley from HRM Beauty. Stay safe.